With Monster Hunter Wilds coming out next year and Monster Hunter World coming back to the golden era, now is the perfect time to discuss what Monster Hunter Wilds should do to continue the legacy of the series while distinguish itself as a juggernaut that would once again shake the whole of gaming industry like its predecessors once did in 2018. In this video, I will talk about 7 features and contents that Monster Hunter Wilds should execute in order to realize its full potential. Let's ball! The number 1 feature that desperately needs to be polished to absolute perfection is the online experience. It should not take more than 2 steps to join a quest with friends. Also, ensure stable connection and netcode is a must. World runs smoothly now, but when it was first released, disconnect happens quite frequently. That issue needs to be resolved. There's a lot of indication and even some leaks that point toward Wilds being an open world, and if by chance it is, I would love for the party size to increase to more than 4, mainly because I have a lot of friends hunting with me, and most of the time we can't all be in a quest together with the old party size. Though keeping the 4 hunters per party is perfectly understandable because that is the magic number for the size of the current locales and monster design. We could just take turn and sodomize the monster in order. But that is only if the size of the locale is the same, and open world usually will have a much wider areas. An important addition if Wilds Indeed is an open world and should be a focusing feature is seamless transition between locales. Certainly, it would make the game much more immersive. However, if the game is still semi-open world like previous titles, then improving connection to prevent disconnect should be priority. One solution that should be considered would be a combination of World and Rise online features. The gigantic hub with at least 16 players per session as well as SOS, then add in Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak ability to join back to a hunt if you accidentally disconnected. Whatever direction Capcom choose, ensure the best player experience for a good launch week is vital. One content potentially could make or break the game would be the addition of new weapon and new weapon mechanics. I would like at least one new weapon for Gen 6. I believe before World, every gen got at least one new weapon. It is understandable for World to not have a new weapon because Capcom was transitioning from handheld console to PC, which need a huge amount of resources and devotion for the technical aspects, so they likely choose to focus on improving coding, design and optimization to ensure the best possible launch on an entirely new world. That was a wise decision. We got a masterpiece. Now, however, with the experience they gained from World and Rise ported to PC and other consoles, I expect we would get at least one new weapon along with new weapon mechanics. A double loadout maybe? In this clip, we can see that the hunter is carrying a greatsword on his back, while a bowgun is strapped to the Bernasaur. I know experiment with new mechanic did not always go well in past titles, such as underwater combat or the clutch claw, but only by doing it that you learn to improve. And sometimes it does give cool moments like this. Being able to carry 2 weapons to a hunt and switch out depending on the situation give us an insane amount of utilities and options for each hunt. Maybe even go further beyond with weapon combinations that open up an entirely new form of hunting. Those are just some of the endless possibilities that next-gen's Monster Hunter possess. Whatever Capcom is cooking, I fully believe we will get a full 14-course meal that makes even Grandmaster proud. As for the new weapon, I would love for that weapon to be able to interact with the environment, like a chain blade for example. We can plunge it to the monster to pull us forward, or wrap around terrain for evasion and movement. Maybe a gauntlet or some kind of staff would also be fun. The thing that makes World so special to me, and time again I reiterate that Wilds must expand upon, is the authentic living environment with interactive organism. bustling ecology and interesting monster behaviors. With the graphical fidelity RE engine is capable of, as well as examples from Monster Hunter World, there's little doubt in my mind about the amazing world we will be inhabited in Monster Hunter Wild. In Monster Hunter World, we can spend an entire expedition just to observe the daily activities of each monster living in the locale, while basking in the vibrant ecology. Each monster lives throughout the day and perform their activities like real animals, from stalking, hunting its prey, drinking water, sleeping, and sometimes even playing or relaxing. Though they don't just repeat the same cycle every day like some poor white-collar chimps. They do as they like, when they like. Never thought the day would come when I am jealous of being a 10-feet-long furry dinosaur. My point is, focus on the sense of realism and immersion. Another part that contributed to Monster Hunter World longevity is the endgame and variety of quest types. Unique quest designs such as Safijiva and Kuftarot Siege, aside from the standard hunting quest to spice up the endgame. Fun mini quests like the Moswai Bus Ram or Rampage in Rise, minus the tower defense part, which gets kinda boring after the 10 times. Unique events, event armors, special collabs, and fan design weapons. These things might not be the meat of what Monster Hunter World is about, but through them, us hunters can feel the love and passion that Capcom put in the game, which truly contributed to the unique experience and journey that was Monster Hunter World and Iceborne. Furthermore, a well-designed endgame to ensure the longevity of Wise, similar to Iceborne, is important. Sunbreak was okay, but the fact that all monsters basically get a huge bloated HP pool as a buff doesn't really make it fun or intuitive. A few small quality of life features that would certainly be beneficial for the game and greatly appreciated by hunters, such as adding back the pause option for single player hunt, hiding chat, and guild card invite. Personally, I do not mind not having a pause option because I play through both World and Rise without ever using them. I substitute pause feature with items such as Fakasta or Smoke Bomb. And I agree on not being able to pause for party hunt. Maybe we can pause if all hunters vote yes? Either way, even though pause game is such a basic feature, bringing it back would be a huge plus for Wild. Please bring back Turf War and Monster Territorial fight when they cross each other. I think Turf War is the greatest mechanic that was introduced in World. It is not only cool as hell, but creates a scene of chaos that truly describes how fierce, dangerous, and chaotic it is in the wild. I want monsters to fight each other even if they are different by only one chromosome. When monsters walk by each other, they should be like, I don't like the way you are existing. You are courting death. One last feature that I believe 101% of World player base would beg for and abuse in a heartbeat is NPC interaction. For one reason and one reason only. Beat the handler to an inch of her life and left her in front of a Rajang. That ape better finish his meal or I'm gonna finish her myself. She's always, we did it. We saved the world. No! I did it! I hunt the monster. I saved the world. Not we! This is Jurassic capitalism, not goddamn socialist of dinosaur. I almost lost my cool there. But now with that out of my system. Those are the contents that I hope Monster Hunter Wise to have since early launch. What other features that you would want to be in Monster Hunter Wise? Let everyone know in the comment down below. As usual, if you are still with me, please consider give a like and subscribe. It would truly help the channel way more than you know. Until next time hunters, Valdor over and out.